Today I got to work on this Dalmatian. Kind of looks like he ate his other 100 siblings. And of course he makes me pick him up, but that's okay, he's a nice boy. And this is his first time being professionally groomed. So we started with that blueberry facial, got that shampoo rolling in, used the sensitive microtech on him today. Then we got that soft rubber curry brush. Gonna get that shampoo spread around really well and rubbed in. After we do it once over from head to paw, we're gonna check that brush, nothing really coming out, so we're gonna go straight for that rinse down. And so far he's doing really great. We'll get a quick towel dry. Now we're gonna move on to that power dryer. He is a little bit iffy, but he did really well for it. Once dry, he's feeling great, so we'll get that avocado mist with that rubber curry brush again. Make sure we work it in there really well. After a couple minutes or so, I'll usually check that brush to see what we're getting. Quite a bit of hair coming out, and I think he agrees. So we'll move over to that groomer, see if we can get some more of that out. Of course, some love and hugs in between. Now we'll double it up because he's a big boy. Finish up that 5 minutes there. Got him with a nice red bandana. Check out his nice, clean, healthy coat. No crazy hair coming out. Hopefully I didn't miss a spot. And he's all ready to go home. Your friendly 8x11 boy is back. This time with a cast and some easy pods. And today I got to work on this big boy. Loki, an XL American bully. What better dog to work on with only one arm? And of course he made it easy on me and just jumped right in the tub. Well, I could dream, can't I? Took a little work, but we got him in there. Family jewels and all. Now we got him rinsed down really good, and we started off with that blueberry facial, got that shampoo rolling in. We used a sensitive shampoo on him today, and he was also getting a de-shed, so we got that conditioner right on top. And then because his hair is so short, we're gonna use this soft rubber curry brush. Gonna do this for 10 minutes, and we're gonna work our way from head to paw. You can see all that hair coming out already. Left hand struggles, but we're getting it done. Sometimes you'll start to brush out too much shampoo, so you have to add a little extra, and that's okay. Brush him once more over and finish that 10 minutes up. Now we'll go in for that rinse down. Oh, how I missed those shakes. Quick towel dry, now onto the power dryer. You can see he didn't really like it near his face, which is really common. So I had to be real careful there. Once dry before the brushing, I'll get some cuddle time in with them. Usually the best part with the big dogs. After that, of course, we'll use that Equus avocado mist. Get it sprayed directly on this rubber curry brush as well. Now we're gonna spread it all around everywhere. This is also gonna help remove some loose hair. So much so I switch over to the groomer. We'll see how this works out for him. You can see right away how much hair he's losing from it. It's working really well for me today. Of course, he's got to give me some love in between. Finish up those 10 minutes there, get him a nice bandana. Check out his nice, clean, healthy coat. No crazy hair coming out, and he's all ready to go home. Today I got to work on Leo for his first time at a professional groomer. Got those nails grinded down, and he definitely wasn't okay with it, but we came to an agreement. And we got him done okay. Then we'll get some avocado mist on him for a pre-blowout. This is going to help loosen up that undercoat as well as get quite a bit off before the bath. In this case, not too much. Now we'll get him rinsed down really good. Started off with that blueberry facial and got that shampoo rolling in with the conditioner right on top. And 10 minutes, no one knows the rules. Now we'll get that flexible slicker going from head to paw. You can see all the hair quickly coming out. Just going to continue this process from head to paw throughout the 10 minutes. Focusing a bit more on areas that need it the most. Making sure to give him some love in between. Then we'll finish up those 10 minutes and get him a good rinse down, quick towel dry. Now onto the power dryer. He was definitely a bit scared, but he did a lot better when I just held him close. As you can see here, then little pinky makes an appearance. Then I start off with this really hard pin slicker. This is going to remove any tangles as well as get a lot of that excess hair out before we start. Then we get that refresh de-shed brush. Do this for another 10 or so minutes. Start to pile up the hair right there in the front so you guys can see the process. Then finish with a brush over once or twice with this Brody brush. Here's all the hair just from after the bath. Now we'll get a close-up of his nice, clean, healthy coat. No crazy hair coming out. And he's all ready to go home. Today I got to work on my little Xolo Squinkle Pinky. But at this point I might as well call him Brownie. You guys remember before, this is what he looked like when I first got him. But now he's a toasty brown like a true Mexican. Well, most anyway. And it's looking like he's got a little bit of paint on him. Darn kids. So we're going to get this sausage primed and ready to wash. First things first, we're going to get him rinsed up. And no blueberry facial to start today. I know that sounds crazy, but with him I just use the straight Equus. Get him all lathered up. Then we use a towel to get that paint worked off. Nice and gentle for my little baby. Now we're going to get that shampoo all rinsed away. Now I'm going to lather him up with the conditioner. Leave that for about 5 minutes or so. He's getting a little cold, so we'll finish up there and get him rinsed down now. No power dryer needed, just a towel and some sunshine. My wifey says we look alike. What do you think? We'll get a close-up of his nice, clean, healthy skin. Looking perfect like a cooked sausage. Now we'll get some running time in the sunshine. Get him nice and dry. Maybe not this area. So we'll stop there, and he's all ready to go home. Today I got to work on this little cutie Squishy. She was definitely a feisty one, but she was all talk.
Oh, you growling? You gonna bite me? Oh, yeah.
So we got those nails done. I got people for that. Then we got her in the bath and told her it was going to be okay. Didn't work. But she's rinsed down, so we started off with that blueberry facial. Got that shampoo rolling in. Did a little dance and put on the 5-minute timer. Got my rubber curry brush. Now we'll brush her from head to paw for that full 5 minutes. I decided to get in the tub with her to make her feel a little more comfortable. As you can see, she really liked that. We'll do it from head to paw a couple times over, and then we'll check that brush. Nothing really coming out, so just once more over. And why not throw Bubba in there? Now we're going to get her rinsed down with a quick towel dry. Now we'll start getting her dried. Looks like we got a ton of white dogs today. Looking like my family reunion. But Squishy did really well for me on the dryer, just a little bit scared. Now she's dry and feeling great, so I'll get my brushes ready and that avocado mist, of course. And she's happy to have me sit with her. Get that avocado mist sprayed on that rubber curry brush and get that spread all around really well. We'll do this a couple times over, not only to get that mist in, but also to see if any loose hair comes out. Not too much, so we'll switch over to that Deshed brush. We'll just do the full 5 minutes with this brush. You want to make sure you're spreading that out all around. And it becomes just a mixture of her cuddling with me and then me brushing. Then her screaming at me to stop brushing, but still somehow being okay with it. The owner said she would growl and not bite. I guess they were right. Reminds me of the wifey. What? She'll actually hurt me. So we'll finish that 5 minutes up with some brushing and more cuddle time. Show you guys some of that hair that came out with that brushing. And of course we got to get that white check. Can't even see her. Then we'll annoy her a little bit more with some love. Check out her nice, clean, healthy coat. No crazy hair coming out. And she's all ready to go home. Today, one of my groomers got to work on this little pitty named Cooper. So let's see what we got to work with. Some big floppy ears. Then she gets him in the bath, gets him rinsed down really good. Started off with that blueberry facial. Just imagine his face right here, I guess. Then we got that shampoo rolling in. Then she's going to use that soft rubber curry brush for 5 minutes to get that shampoo spread around really well. No hair coming out, so we'll finish up there and go for that rinse down. And then a little bit more rinsing down. Coat's looking nice and shiny. Get that towel dry. Now onto the power dryer. Seems to be pretty chill at first. And he starts not to like it around his head, which is really common. Now he's really starting to move, but he's not getting aggressive, which is always good, especially with these large, powerful breeds. And there's no babies nearby, thankfully. Once dry, we'll get that avocado mist spread around and get that rubber curry brush going again for 5 minutes or so, and then we'll check that. Nothing coming out. Finish up there and get that Megatech Pet Rebuilder. Really good, too, for the paws and nose. Today I got to work on this cool looking dude, and I'm not sure what breed he is, but last time he freaked out quite a bit in the bath, so we'll see how he does this time. The owner's been working with him at home. So we started off with that blueberry facial, got that shampoo rolling in, not forgetting his little toes either, and so far he's doing really good. We're going to use that soft rubber curry brush, get that shampoo scrubbed in all really well. He's getting a Deshed, so we're going to work our way from head to paw for the full 10 minutes, unless of course nothing's really coming out, in which case there's not. So we'll go straight for that rinse down, a quick towel dry. Now I'll move on to the power dryer, but I keep it on real low just in case. You can tell even though it's on low, he's barely holding it together. That's okay, it just took a little bit longer. Then we'll use that avocado mist with that rubber curry brush again. Gonna get everything spread out. Now I'm gonna try a couple different Deshed brushes to see which one works better. About the same in this case, but we're gonna stick with the Refresh. And he's still feeling a bit tense, so of course I try to play with him to lighten the mood a little bit. Seems to be working. And there's actually a lot of hair coming out, you just can't see it because it's so short and white. No pun intended. And my back needs a second and a good crack. Then I'll finish up with this stiff rubber curry brush to get a lot of those loose hairs off. Now I'm going to use this Happy Hoodie for the nails. This helps reduce the noise of the nail grinder. And he's hating it, but he lets me do it. Now we'll get a close-up of his nice, healthy, clean coat. No crazy hair coming out. Got a nice shine to it, and he's all ready to go home.